Lady yesterday asked me if I think men are smarter than women. Wrong guy to ask. So I said yes. She goes, and we were in a group of people. She goes, why? And I said, buckle up, sweetheart. But I love being a dude because we're so dumb, we're so stupid that we have to simplify shit for it to make sense in our brain and become smart. But you girls are so smart that you overcomplicate shit. You overthink it, you dig yourself into a hole, and you become stupid. She goes, that doesn't make any sense. Give me an example. I couldn't say it, but her husband comes around from the side, RKO off the top rope, and goes, ladies and gentlemen, my wife. A simple answer from a man, overcomplicate.
I'm actually one minor inconvenience away from saying to the degree who wants to see my butt, because there is not a more toxic relationship in existence compared to that of mine with organic chemistry. I would rather smoke than know how to draw it, okay?
I'm actually wondering how common it really is that a man would go up to a woman and tell her how unattractive she is because she has muscles. When a man says a woman with muscles is unattractive, how common is that when you've come across that, ladies? I haven't come across that in my lifting experience. I swear I have muscles, but it's only been complimentary, not discussed. So I want to know, is it really a common thing? I'm seeing it a lot on women's fitness pages, how when a man says a woman with muscles is unattractive. Does a man really say that? How many men have you talked to? I feel like the mainstream men think it's actually attractive when women have muscles. I'm wondering.
You know what's just so ironic and just comical about life? I turned down the guy that needed a gift card to pay for Olive Garden, thinking that he couldn't financially support a family someday. And I chose the guy that was spending $3,000 a month on coaching and traveling the world, spending tens of thousands of dollars to travel, and thinking he's gonna show me the world, have a great family. But here I am, single mom, paying all the bills, and every dime that I spent on his family was wasted because not a single one of them are in my life now. So yeah, choose the guy with the gift card. At the end of the day, you're going to have to pay for everything, and you just want to be able to be cherished and loved.
Philly Karen. I have a thought about it, and I'm here to share it with you. Please sit down. Philly Karen is a woman who says, not one more time. She has seen enough of the man walk over into her space and take the ball, the job, the career path. And this time, she's had enough. The way the man almost confidently and self-assuredly slowly stands up and walks 12 aisles basically over to her space and takes the thing that's right by her feet, in her zone, from her one last time. And she says, not no mo. Not this time you don't. And sure, the etiquette is there. He's allowed to do it. But this woman says, the buck stops here. I've had enough, and we do no more. Starting tonight.
But there were other people in the space too. The man, he literally just simply walked over there while, for some reason, y'all are struggling over it. He picks it up, gives it to his kid. You get so mad over a baseball, which you're supposed to be able to maintain your emotions.
You know how like husbands or boyfriends, like when they're talking to their friends and like something happens, they break up or they're going through a divorce or something, and like you ask them like what happened and they're like, oh, I don't know, I didn't ask. Ask my husband like why he doesn't ask like his friends when something happens, like why he doesn't ask more questions. And this is what he said. He said, it's none of my business. If they want to tell me more, then they'll tell me more.
Okay, I'm saying this because it needs to be said. Why, whenever someone is coping about weight loss, is it almost always a woman? I did a video recently where I said that it's relatively easy to be attractive as a woman and listed out a couple things, one of which was like being a healthy weight. And of course I immediately had people in my comments being like, what if you have medical issues? Yeah, what if? You think no one's ever lost weight with a decreased metabolism before? Most of the medical issues that they're talking about, by the way, can usually account for like a 10 to 20 pound difference in your body. The rest of it is just giving up. How do I know that? Because I have hypothyroidism and a rare endocrinological disorder, both of which combine to give me the metabolism of about a 60-year-old woman. It is hard. It is an uphill battle every single day. And, you know, I'm not almond mom thin, but I do okay for myself given the circumstances, and it's because I'm not constantly making excuses for myself. But the point of this video is that I rarely see men coping like this. If a guy is told he's overweight, sure, sometimes he's like, oh, I just actually have too much muscle, even though he is not getting confused for an NFL player anytime soon. But most of the time, he'll go, yeah, I'm fat, I've been lazy. And I think with women, the difference is that our sense of self-worth is so intrinsically connected to our bodies and what we look like that we can't neutrally critique anything about our bodies without it feeling really, really personal. And I get that, but at the end of the day, it's not doing anyone any favors to default to just constant excuses. Grow up, do better, and take some accountability for what you're doing to your body.
The male loneliness epidemic is all your fault. It has nothing to do with the women. We try our best to talk to you guys and be in crowds where you guys are at, and you don't try. There is zero effort given from the male side.
And it's disgusting.
And we're done with it.
It's disgusting.
So 70% of divorces are initiated by women. Let's sit with that for a second. If 70% of employees walked out in a company, would you blame the workers? Or would you ask, what's going on with leadership? Women aren't leaving marriages for fun. That's not fun. They're leaving because they're exhausted, disappointed, and done being lied to. Therapists and researchers point out the same patterns. Lack of emotional connection, no real friendship, no intimacy, just a roommate with entitlement issues. And the mental load? All hers. Doctor's appointments, school emails, grocery lists, plus managing everyone's emotions like a second unpaid job. She didn't sign up to be his mother. Let's be clear. Women aren't tolerating abuse anymore. Bottom line. And yes, abuse isn't always bruises. It can be threats, name-calling, manipulation, and control. Let's not forget coercion. Here's what stands out the most. After divorce, half of women never remarry. They're good. They're free. They're healing and glowing. Meanwhile, about 70% of men get remarried. Why? Because marriage benefits men. Men live longer in marriage. They earn more. They've got someone running the household. For women, marriage often means unpaid labor, more cooking, more cleaning, more laundry, and less time, less peace, and less time for herself. The stats really tell the story. Only 27% of women regret divorce, compared to the 39% of men. That says everything. The truth? Marriage, the way it's structured right now, isn't working for women anymore, especially when men aren't taught how to regulate their emotions, connect deeply, or lead with empathy. So before you start blaming women for walking away, maybe ask why marriage has become such a bad deal for her and such a sweet gig for him. But that's just my take. What's yours?
Well, yeah, we would. But then once we got to the bottom of the issue and found out, wait a minute, this is what the company stands for, then we would say, these people are just lazy. That's what we would start saying. Because yes, at first you would look at the company and say, man, what the heck is going on with that company? Why are they doing? But then once the company said, well, this is what we stand for, this is what we're looking for, these are our values. And then we would say, talk is cheap. Let's sit with this company. And then we would sit with the company and observe what the company is doing. And then we would say, well, who's getting all of the attention? Who's getting all of the employees? Because we'd see from across town that the company across town was getting all of the people that left company A. And so we go to company B and say, now, what are they doing here? Maybe we can take some. Oh, they don't have any rules over here. They don't have any guidelines. These employees can come to work whenever they want to. It's a relaxed job. It's a BS job. That's why they're over here. And then we'll go over and continue to go back to company A and say, hey, continue to operate like you're doing. Let me see if we can get you some employees in here that actually want to work and do things the right way.
No more. What you mean?
Don't be doing that bullshit. Okay.
Right. Some fine shit. First day? Huh? Yeah, it's my first day. Yeah, it's my first day. The job. Huh? How you cook? Y'all gonna teach me? Huh? It's my first day. My name Anthony Edwards. You fired me already? You fired me already? She fired me already.
Who hired you and told you to come in?
Huh? Your manager.
What's his name?
John. What do you mean? No, the upper, the owner. Why are you smiling like it's a joke?
Because it's a fucking trend you guys keep doing.
What do you mean a trend? What are you talking about? What's your name? What's your name, ma'am? What do you mean TikTok BS? What's your name? You fine shit. You some fine shit. What's your name? Let me get your number. Hot.
You can't be back
Here.
You can't be back
Here, let me get your digits. Let me get your digits. Here.
Okay, I'll give it to you. You're gonna leave?
Yeah, I'll leave. Here.
You'll leave? Okay.
Don't lie to me.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Call it.
Oh, that's my old number.
How old are you?
I'm way too old for you.
What do you mean?
I'm 30.
Oh, I'm 23. That's
Yeah,
good. That's
see?
fine. That's fine.
Okay, there. Now
I'll
you
call
gotta
it.
leave. No,
Let me
first you
see.
gotta start walking.
You lying. See,
Let's
you
go.
capping.
I'm
You give me a
gonna
fake
call
number. Where your phone?
You gotta go answer it. You
All
gotta
right, go answer it. Okay, friend. What you mean, friend? I'm gonna be your husband. Okay. I'm gonna be your next husband. I'm gonna be your next husband. All right.
do that no more.
What you mean?
Don't be doing
Let
that
me get a hug.
bullshit. Okay.
You some fine shit. You some fine shit. Okay.
You know what? I actually respect the other woman for not blocking his game. She could have been like, no, stop talking to her. Get the heck out before I call security. But instead, she was gracious and said, go ahead, get that number. Get that number, and then you got to be up out of here.
This fucking dude, okay? I finally slept over. Finally slept over. Okay? Had a great morning together. And then he starts texting his friends, what are they doing? So I'm assuming that we're going to be hanging out. And on top of that, right before I was leaving, he was like, yeah, I'll see you later in a bit. We made plans to meet up, you stupid ass bitch. Okay? I go home, I dress up and whatever, and I'm gonna go, I don't know, I was supposed to go pick him up. He doesn't answer my fucking phone call, alright? And then, whatever, I go to the mall, and then I change into my fucking swimsuit, and I go to the fucking beach club, and guess what? I see him there. I see him at the beach club. I see him right there.
A dude in the comments said, the next meal awaits.
I'm so appalled at how society has the audacity to create a statistic about this era of time and talk about how men are the loneliest they've ever been. Men? Why are we talking about them? Let's talk about the women who are in a relationship who feel the loneliest. Men just don't seem to have self-awareness. It is so hard to think highly of a man when you start talking to him, because literally, especially for me, I mean, this is personal, but every relationship that I've gotten out of, the reason why I had to end it was because they cheated. So, am I the only one that's dealt with this? Because I feel like I might be a little bit niche, but I just don't understand why we keep talking about this whole phenomenon of men being the loneliest. Like, okay, you did it to yourself.
I mean, we keep on talking about it. By we, do you mean women?
So what I'm hearing is that the women were cowards who prioritized their own survival over that of children. See, what you have to understand is that, like homosexuality, cowardice is only demonized when it's in men. And if you think I'm making that up, let me give you an example, okay? So one show that is extremely popular with women is Law & Order SVU, right? I've watched the entirety of that series. It's like 23 seasons of it, okay? It's a lot of episodes, right? The number one thing that Olivia Benson will say to a survivor of assault is, you survived, and that's all that matters. And I will speak for myself as a victim of assault myself, that what they tell you when you are going to counseling for that sort of thing is that you did enough just by surviving, and that doing all that you need to do to survive is all that you need to worry about. You comply with whatever they're telling you to do. You give them what it is that you want. And, you know, hopefully when they're done with what they're doing, they leave you alone. So both in real life and in their favorite fiction works, all they have to worry about is their own survival. In SVU, Olivia Benson will stand behind women who know who their assailant was, know that their assailant has hurt like other women, but are choosing to not testify or are choosing to not pick him like out of a lineup. She's a bit more like pushy with a lineup because they can't see you. But if a woman does not want to go to trial, if a woman does not want to assist in their investigation because she's afraid of her own safety, or she's looking out for herself, Benson stands behind that and goes, that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. That is cowardice. To allow somebody to continue to hurt people because you're afraid to put yourself out there, to take that chance to try to scratch them, to fight or whatever, that is cowardice, but it's okay when it's women. Hell, how many times do you get on here and hear a woman say, I just froze up. I was too afraid to say no. I couldn't stand up for myself. Why? It's just one person. It's one person, and you're petrified from one person, yet men on a sinking ship in the middle of the freezing Atlantic are supposed to go, oh, no. I'll just stay here and let all the women and children go? Like, that doesn't make sense.
Guys, if you're intentionally dating and you are a gentleman, you're in your masculine energy, you are loving, you are kind, you are honest, you are transparent, you are all the things, and you go on a date and she does not like you, that does not make you a simp. That does not make you a simp. There are other factors that go into things. How attractive you are, your pheromones, chemistry, just little things that go into this. I think you forget and you're like, I'm all these things and she doesn't see my value. No, there's other shit that goes into this. And just because she didn't like you doesn't mean you get into your ego and you start closing up and you cut off all those amazing qualities that everybody's looking for. You're going to find somebody that values all the things that you bring to the table. You just have to wait it out and find your person.
Okay, Ashley, we get it. We get it. Whatever.
Ma'am, can I ask you a question right quick?
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
Damn, bro. My bad, friend. My bad. I was wondering, like, what do you call this right here?
Snap.
Can I get your Snapchat?
No, I'm 25. What do you mean?
Can I give you my Instagram? You fine as fuck, girl.
No.
Sexy as shit.
I'm offense. I need to call my mom.
Alright, can I give you my number?
Give me my number. Where's your phone?
My phone dead.
No, your phone's in your hand. I see it alive.
Nah, I can hold my phone.
Goodbye.
I'm just fucking with you, bro. But you actually sexy.
Why are you fucking with my friend?
What?
Be serious. Am I beautiful too?
You're beautiful as fuck.
Like,
I love your eyes. I love your green eyes.
Thanks. Alright, so let's see what you said.
Whoa, can you actually? That is not your number.
That's my number. 508-221.
So if I call you right now, it's going. Where your phone at? Where your phone at? I'm about to call you right fucking now. Where you from?
Massachusetts.
Damn, how long you here for?
I live here. I live in
Oh,
Nova.
shit. Can we hang out sometime? Potential?
You take me on a date.
Oh, here we go with this date
Yeah.
shit. Why do you deserve a date?
Because I'm beautiful and amazing and funny and smart.
What did you do to deserve that?
I bring a lot to the table.
Can you shush?
You can't tell me to shush.
I'm talking to you.
That's not nice.
She interrupting us, bro.
That doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. She's in the way.
No, she's not in the way.
She is in the way.
She's not in the way.
But look though, what makes you deserve a date though?
I can't even have this conversation with you.
An
She's my
educated
friend.
Rude to me.
A beautiful woman.
No.
Yes, she was.
Your friend?
She was rude to me.
I can
not
be.
rude.
I can actually be rude.
Explain rude, because the definition she said was rude.
Bro, all right.
So, sir, goodbye. This is an educated woman. If you want to know why she's valuable, you will ask her. You will find out why she's valuable. Do you have sisters?
Right.
Do you
But
have sisters?
if you wanna, nah, we gonna talk about it. All right. I'm gonna text you.
Talk about.
Why are you cock blocking? You good?
He's good.
You're cock blocking.
You playing? You playing defense?
Goodbye.
You playing defense?
No, Mr. Sir.
Max defense.
Mr. Sir.
Matumbo shit.
Mr. Sir.
Matumbo.
It's impressive to me because the other woman was just sitting there minding her business the entire time. I'm not going to confirm or deny what's what. I'm just going to sit here and mind my business. She's a grown woman.
If you're a boy, I would recommend not watching this because I think this might upset you. But if you're a girly, look at what I just did. I just hung up these 2 shelves. I didn't have nails, I didn't have screws, and I didn't have drills. Push pins. Push pins. And in case you're worried about how stable they are, I put them underneath for a little bit of stability. And I think it looks fantastic.
I am a little frustrated. Just, it doesn't make sense. It's going to fall. All of it.
When was the last time you approached a girl?
Never, bro.
Never? Oh, shit. Would you be down to talk to a girl right now?
If you could teach me, yeah, sure.
Yeah? Yeah, you right now?
Yeah, let's
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Hi, excuse me. Hi, sorry. I think you're very beautiful.
That was good. For the next one, try not to stutter and speak a little bit slower, okay?
I'll try.
Okay? Yeah. Okay, let's do another.
Thank you, man.
Let's go.
Excuse me. Hi, sorry. I think you very beautiful.
Thank you.
Where are you from? You sound a bit English.
England,
yeah. Who do you support?
Manchester United.
I'm sorry for you. It must be a very depressing time, eh?
Yeah, I don't really care that much about football.
Oh, fair enough. How long have you been here?
5 months.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Working visa or study?
Yeah, working visa.
Nice. What do you do?
I work at the uni hospital.
Oh, my grandma's actually there at the moment.
Oh, really?
Yeah, depressing story, but yeah. Oh. Yeah. What was your name? Sorry, I'm Joseph.
Daisy.
Daisy? I love your accent.
Thank you.
I mean, don't mind me asking, you got a boyfriend?
I have, yeah.
Oh, okay. It was lovely meeting you, though. Thank you for stopping. You enjoy the rest of your day. See ya. Hey, excuse me. Real quick before you leave me, I know I'm a stranger. I just want to say you're real beautiful. What was your name? I'm Joseph. Nice to meet you. Is there any chance I can grab your number?
Yeah.
Sure. Whereabouts are you from?
I'm from Chevron Island.
Oh, so you live here, local?
Yeah.
Fair enough, fair enough. I'm new.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I'm not from here. Thank you very much. You enjoy the rest of your day. See you, love.
Maybe the ending there is a foreshadowing of what's about to happen.
I saw a guy on IG ridicule and mock guys who say, I don't chase women. Women chase me. And he's right. There are many guys who don't believe in chasing. I see it. I see it every day. There's a lack of effort, and there's a breakdown in the natural way of men pursuing women. Women are the hunted, men are the hunters. Somewhere along the way, someone decided to flip the script, change the reality, and now here we are in a cesspool of BS where women are independent as the guys see it and guys don't believe in chasing them. It's BS.
Okay, super curious to hear your feedback. What is the youngest age me at 42 should date? What's the youngest? What's the biggest age gap that's like not cringe?
Why are you asking about that? I thought modern women knew morally what was allowed and acceptable.
One time I was dating this guy and I thought he was cheating on me, and I went through his phone and I realized that he wasn't. He was just actually stupid. Not only was he not looking at girls or trying to talk to girls, he was asking stupid ass questions in Google. Girl, tell me why he was looking up what do pigeons eat, and when he wasn't happy with the answer, he would just reword the question. What do pigeons eat? Pigeons eat what? In the city, what is the food of pigeons? Well, what the fuck is going on?
Don't modern women have a boss babe job or something they need to be worried about?
Guys, I'm sorry to get misogynistic with it, but why do these men want to be girls? Why does this dating generation want to be girls? I was having a good conversation with this guy for a good 2 days, and then I genuinely got busy, okay? When people say that they're busy, no. Ask anyone that knows me in real life, I'm always busy. I'm always busy. I'm always busy. Genuinely got busy, didn't text him for a day or two. I go to check. I'm curious because my following keeps going down. I go to check. He still has me following him, but he unfollowed me. I said, do you hate me? He said, no, but I won't be ignored. Why are you pretending to be strict now? Why are you pretending like you're not easy? Why are you... do you want me to pull the receipts of you immediately, like a few hours into talking, of you sending me bush memes? Because I have those. You're easy. Let's not pretend like that's not what this is.
But I'm the exception to the rule. Oh no. Oh no, I'm the exception. He should allow me to do those things.
Men are destroying nightlife. We've always had to worry about our drinks as women and all the stuff that has to go along with that. Their lustful and sometimes aggressive energy definitely shifts the vibe and makes it, I'm just gonna be honest, a little scary. As if we don't have enough to worry about, guys have started pushing girls, shoving them to get to the front or behind the DJ booth, climbing on top of women to get on top of platforms that were meant for baddies or performers. And these same guys will cry out, nightlife is dead, there are no girls here, everyone sucks, while y'all single-handedly killed it off. Well, with the recession, social media, and Gen Z having the social bandwidth of a goldfish. At the end of the day, why do we want to spend $20 on martinis to potentially be groped, graped, or pushed or shoved? It's just not mathing. Nightlife is being destroyed, not only culturally, but safety-wise. Like, women don't feel comfortable in those zones because men have made it a point for us not to feel safe. You guys didn't just wake up one day and not know what social space is.
I guess I'm still looking for the criteria on what constitutes a bad B in y'all's eyes.
I'm a yapper and my husband's like the quiet one, which works because he just sits there and listens to me yap. We're a great pair, but what I never imagined was what it was going to be like when I gave birth to mini him, because I was just sitting here on the swing with my daughter. I'm like yapping away, asking her questions, and she goes, Mommy, let's just sit here quietly. Yeah, my bad, girl. We can just sit here together, and we're just sitting here silently. Now here I am yapping on TikTok. I can't even sit here quietly. I can't.
If you want more of that dirty side, make sure you're clean.
For sure.
I'm tired of this.
And you mind if I meet you?
Huh?
Can I meet you?
What do you mean?
I want to know you.
How old are you?
Or you gonna hurt my feelings?
How old are you?
I'm a big boy.
How old are you?
Nah, I'm finna be 23 soon.
Okay.
How old I look?
No, you're good.
I'm cool.
You're cool.
How old are you? You the little one.
20.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're a big girl. You just little.
Yes.
Oh, I get it. Does your name start with A? What does it start with? Natalie? Nay?
You're close, but the H is silent.
What, Natalia? Neptune? What is it?
Natalia. You said you were close. Natalia. Neptune.
Okay. I like it.
You know what?
What's up?
I'll do that. I am gonna let you know. I'm
Okay.
getting I'm in a situation where someone's messing with me and won't leave me alone.
Okay.
And I'm so tired of it.
What's
so
up?
I'll give you my number. I'm pretty cool, but I'm on my healing journey.
That's
and
real.
focusing on me. So
I respect that, and I appreciate you for letting me know. We're on the same page.
If you want more of that dirty side, make sure you're clean.
For
Because
sure.
I'm tired of these dirty ass niggas.
Listen. That's hey.
You can't trust anybody.
You
out
getting
here.
off to a
That's why it's like you cute and handsome right now, but
Word.
my heart is over here like, oh my goodness, because you don't know who to trust.
Nah, that's fact. That's fact.
I'll give you my number.
Okay.
I'll have you text me.
Don't bless me with it.
My grandma's out there waiting for me. I just came in here for some mask that I like.
Okay. We're gonna get you back to your grandma.
Okay.
But you said it's 816 what?
It's not 816. I actually just moved from Colorado and I'm officially back to Kansas. I was born in
For real?
Kansas, military family. I just
Hey.
officially moved back to Kansas.
Okay, welcome back, La Mama.
Well, thank you.
Mhm.
So it's 719.
No, I'm not just gonna use this for decoration. I'm gonna hit you, okay?
Let's see.
All right, we gonna talk.
Your heart now.
For sure.
All right.
All right, girl.
Have a good one.
No, I've never met anybody like her before in my life. Oh my God, I'm in love.
Bro, right now, run. Run.
Oh, miss. I was admiring your beauty from sitting over there. I thought you were beautiful in it. I've drawn a picture of you. Just want to let you know that you can keep that one for safekeeping.
Thank you.
Have a splendid day.
Okay.
A dude in the comments said he drew the inner you.
How tall does a guy have to be to date you?
Like 6'5".
Yeah, 6'5".
Like 6'7".
6'2". 6'6".
Yeah, like 6'7".
What is the ideal height for a boyfriend?
6'5".
6'4"?
Yeah.
You want a guy that's 6'4"?
Well, above 6'4".
Above 6'4".
Yeah. Basically, if you're under 6 foot, I don't want to talk to you.
So what happens if you see a guy that's like 5'8"?
Oh, I don't even look.
If somebody said to me, would you rather be with like a short king who's 5'5" and treats you amazing, or would you be with a toxic man who's 6'3"? At this point in my life, I would be like, how toxic?
How is it that men are able to come to work with absolutely nothing, like just completely empty-handed? I just saw my coworker, he got out of his car, put his car keys in his pocket, and then just walk in. That's it. Meanwhile,
I could never be a man. I could never be a man. How are you gonna tell me that it's 100 degrees outside and the poor guys are just working, wearing like jeans, long sleeves, a helmet, and carrying stuff around? And I just got in and out.
A lot of guys on this app are saying if the Titanic happened today, they would push women, children, elderly out of the way to get on the lifeboat. And first of all, I think that already happened the first time around when the Titanic sank for real. I think the officers had to draw their firearms on the men to get them off the boats, some of them. So this is nothing new. But there's certain things you don't say. I don't know why any man would come on this app and boast and gloat about how he would shove children out of the way to get on a lifeboat. It's just not something you say. It's really stupid. I suggest any man who has not said that but feels that way not post that online.
If by women and children we're talking about wives, then I can see your point. But if we're talking about random women that 5 minutes earlier when you approached them, they spit in your face and threw a drink in your face, no. Because at some point in time, these modern women have to learn some decorum. They have to learn better ways of behaving. You don't, in one breath, get to tell a man, get out my face, I hate you, don't talk to me like that, degrade the man, insult the man, shame the man, and then physically put your hands on the man. And then in the next breath, in the next 5 minutes, when the iceberg hits, you say, oh shoot, sorry for everything I said, just forget it. Can I get on the boat? I'll speak good on your name. No. That's called the consequences of your actions.
Serious question. What are the late 30s, 40-somethings doing for fun these days? My friend and I wanted to go out tonight. We're both single. We're like, oh, let's find something to do. And everything we found was either like really young 20s or like for the 55 and over. And we don't fall into either category, so...
That's because you fall in the category that should be home with your husband raising kids. You notice what you say when she says they're either way young, that's before you get married and having kids, so there's a market for that in the nightlife, or after you've had your kids and all your kids are off to college. You notice she said 50 or 55 plus. Because that area between 35 and 45, you're supposed to be married and having and raising kids. There's no market for that age group.
Y'all gonna have to make your own space. That's what a strong, independent woman does. Y'all keep on thinking that people need to make space for y'all, and y'all out here acting irresponsibly. People done told you, you need to be here by this time, and y'all want to be rebels. Y'all, I ain't gotta succumb to that. I ain't gotta conform to that. Okay, then don't conform. Well, while you're not conforming, go ahead, conform a schedule of stuff that you want to do with your friends, because the other people inside enjoying their life.
Some women say that men showing emotions give them the ick. But if a woman gets turned off by vulnerability, that's not a reflection of you, it's a reflection of her. Women who think this way are emotionally stunted and they're not valuing real human connection. Nobody should be living for their approval. If they want men who hide their emotions, that's who they can choose, but they are not going to find healthy, loving relationships with men like that. Vulnerability is not a weakness, it is courage.
My insecurity that I brought from my childhood, I would say into my pre-adulthood, was having large areolas. And it's kind of weird that that was an insecurity because that was only something that only I could see. It stems back from, I forgot what age, but I was young. I would say under 10. And me and my best friend at the time, who like we grew up being best friends. So like her words mattered a lot to me. We did cheerleading and stuff together. So we would change in front of each other. And she's, of course, seen my chest. And she was like, ugh, you got big nipples. They look like Oreos. And like we laughed it off, but like it imprinted in my brain. I'm like, Oreos? That's not cute. Ew. Like, dang, that's what everybody's going to think about me when they see my nipples. Like, that's not, I don't want people to think I have Oreo nipples. Who wants to be with somebody with Oreo nipples? I had this whole like dialogue in my head of just like, like nobody can see these but me.
Be your own kind. Don't have anything to do with a man and just be your own kind. Be women and their insecurity, stuff that they battle with because they can't hold their tongue, because they can't read a room, because they don't have the emotional intelligence that they claim they want from men, because their effective communication is telling a woman, "Oh, those look ugly. Why you even have those?" Really? As a woman, that's something that you would say? Oh wait, y'all don't have any decorum. Y'all don't have any respect for anybody but yourselves. Yeah, y'all don't take anybody else's feelings into account but yours. That's the way these modern women be acting. I mean, I'm not surprised to have to get up on a podcast and say, you know what, something that I struggled with for a long, long time, and it doesn't even make sense. But I struggled with it because one of my friends told me, hey, your body looks ugly. And didn't even have to say it. Didn't even have to say it. There's men in the comments say, hey, I don't have a problem with that. I like that. I don't even know why she said that. It ain't the man talking to you about this foolishness. It's a lot of these women out here. Single women. Keeping women single. And we can even change that now. To these women out here. Keeping other women with low self-esteem. Keeping other women with low self-esteem. Keeping other women with mental issues. With childhood wounds. Oh, sticks and stone. No, I don't want to hear that. Because sticks and stone, yeah, they gonna hurt, and words gonna hurt too. And what I keep on trying to tell these women, these modern women out here, oh, well, you're telling me it's just as bad? If a man put his hands on a woman, as a woman speaking to a man and talking to a man any kind of way, you telling me it's just as bad? What are you telling about? Shut your stupid behind up. Shut your stupid behind up. You clearly need to go back to therapy because you don't understand what your words are doing to people. I'm just going, yeah, you need to be stoic. You need to forget what everybody else is. Shut your stupid behind up. Shut up. Just flat across the board. Be quiet. Because you're going to say something and somebody's going to be turned the wrong. They're going to hear it and be like, man, what? Who says that? Who says stuff like that? Why you even say that? Just like this. Did she ever say sorry? Did she ever come back and say, oh, my bad, girl? Well, I ain't even know that that was even a thing. I didn't even know that was a deal. Wow. I need to call her. Yeah. Because after years, and she's saying it on a podcast, you realize, man, I shouldn't have said that. Oh, but we was just kids then. We was just kids. Sorry. Hey, I heard you on the podcast. I had forgotten all about that. Yeah, I shouldn't have said that. Was so stupid. I was just a kid at that point. I don't even know why I said that. That was so dumb. I'm sorry. You didn't have to go through that. Accountability. She might not even hear from this woman ever. Might not ever receive an apology. She gonna have to suck it up. But at some point in time, modern women need to get control of their mouths. They really do. It be your own kind.
2 weeks ago, I was asking a coffee date, right? And he asked me like, hey, I want to meet you for coffee. Would you like to go to Starbucks or something more niche? And my response was, I don't drink Starbucks nor Dunkin'. However, there's a cute little spot that I like to go to that is a really good vibe. I sent him the link for the coffee shop / bakery. He was like, okay, I'll meet you there at this time. He was perfectly on time, all of the things. I got there a little bit early. They have this private room that you can reserve. And so I got the room. And then when I got there, he was like, did you get anything yet? I said, no. He's like, okay, let's go find what we were going to get. We got our pastries, we got our coffee, had an amazing conversation. We probably talked for a good hour and a half. Then last week we went on another date. In between that, we have been talking on the phone. We have been texting, all of the things, like we're dating, right? I'm sharing that to say, depending on what your vibe is and what you like, coffee is actually perfect for me, okay? So Niche says, I feel like the coffee date would be fine if it's an authentic request and if real effort is put into it. So let's stop there. Number one, he asked me to go to coffee, which I'm completely fine, especially as a coffee drinker. The authentic request was that he wanted to see me in person and he wanted to get off the app. I consider that authentic, right? The second thing is he made a suggestion, but I know that I don't drink that, so I'm not going any place that I don't like, right? I'm just not going to do it. So yes, he made a suggestion, but I said, no, this is where I would prefer to go. And he was like, okay, right? And so I'm curious, when you say an authentic request or real effort, I think the effort has to be put in by both parties, right? And there's nothing wrong with the coffee date. Like, I think it's really dope that we can sit down in the middle of the day and we both have time in our schedule to meet at 11 in the morning or noon or whatever it was to get to know each other. And then we both can see if the energy and the vibe is right, that we want to see each other again. Hence we did. We went to lunch last week, right? The second part, you said your coffee date sounded delightful, but the majority of coffee dates I've heard about, they don't sound great or they suck or something like that, you said. And we got to stop listening to people, right? And even if what I'm sharing doesn't resonate with you, stop listening to me. Yes, my date was delightful. Yes, we're still connected. Yes, we're going on another date. Yes, we're going to see each other again. Yes, we're talking in between time. It is a beautiful connection. But if that's not your vibe to go on a coffee date, don't do it. I think the issue that I am noticing is that women or men, I don't know, maybe a mix of both, y'all placing the idea of how much money a man is going to spend on you, if that's a good date or not, versus what are your intentions around dating. And I do know that some women are just going out to get the free meals, to get the free trips. Listen, if that's your thing, that's your thing. No judgment. That's not my thing. I can take myself out on dates. I can take myself out on trips. I am not going on dates for a free meal, nor am I going on dates for a free cup of coffee. Because at the end of the day, this is also my time and my energy that I'm putting into it, and that matters. So I think the priority is, what is your intention around dating? Why are you going out on this date, right? And I think when we have to keep in mind that not only are you putting in effort, they're putting in effort too. And I think that that's going to make for a beautiful connection. Again, that's just my 2 cents. Let me know y'all feelings in the comments. This coffee discussion is really so tired and so old, and it's only the Black people that I see that's having a dispute about this, because it's like, if you like coffee, go to coffee. If you don't, go for a walk. If you want the 5-star restaurant, you want the trip, whatever you want, that's you. I'm having an amazing dating experience. I love it over here. And yeah.
I think for some of these modern women, they're not curious enough. So when a man asks them on a date, first of all, they need to go back to therapy. That they're saying they've done the healing work and they're all better and ready to go and ready to find the love of their life. But then when a man says, okay, cool, let's get off the app and let's meet in person, then they have all these excuses as to why they can't meet. They have all of these standards that just pop up out of the blue for a man, and the man could be attractive. It's just that these women, they have stuff going on in their lives that they need to solve for first. And like I was saying, they aren't really curious enough about the guy. That's why they're saying, okay, for me to get out of bed, for me to get out the house, to do my makeup, it has to be worthwhile. Just the man having a connection with you and talking to you and saying, hey, how you doing? Oh, I'm doing great. How are you? Oh, I'm doing great. So I noticed on your profile, and whatever you guys do, whatever you guys talk about, having good conversation. And he says, hey, I'd like to meet you in person. I don't really like coffee. That's when all the excuses start. because you're just not. A lot of these modern women are too absorbed in themselves. They think they're the main character. And so when, like, she talking about, just say, oh, I'm not really interested in coffee, but there's this cute little spot over here. Maybe we can go to that. Okay, cool. It's like a one-to-one, an exchange. Oh, well, you don't like coffee? Got a cute spot that we want to go to? Cool, let's go. But what modern women try to do is they try to reassert their dominance. Like, they're playing this game that men didn't even know they were a part of. And they're saying, well, when he says this, then you say this, because he knows exactly what he's doing and that, this and that. No, I just thought we were going to go out to coffee. That's it. And even if that's the case, you could have gone out to coffee with him and found out what his intentions are. That's why they're saying it's not like you're wasting a whole entire night. You can be there for 30 minutes and say, oh man, you know what? It's not really the guy for me. You can even be there for 15 minutes and you can say, hey, you know, it was great talking to you, right? But really, honestly and truly, about 30 to 45 minutes is what you probably need to be there for. Minimum length of time, I would say, right? Because y'all talk about men needing to put forth an investment, men needing to take women seriously, but y'all don't even want to spend 5 minutes looking up what the man likes to do, seeing what his interests are, trying to engage in conversation with him. So I don't even know how you guys think it's going to work. Too many women out here that thinking they're way better than men, thinking they're way smarter than men, thinking that a man owes them. That's why they don't like coffee dates. Oh, well, you know, you should pay for my time, so let's go to dinner. No, with that attitude, absolutely not. If that's something that I wanted to do, then we would. But from the way that you're acting,